Hello, everybody. It's me again. I'm very happy to have you here again. Um, I decided to make a small sequence again, like something like 30 minutes, more or less, with to really generate the flow of our system. So the flow of our chi. And the chi energy is like connected in all these meridians in our whole body, our whole system. And they all are important for the well-being of our organs. So I thought I'm gonna make a small sequence of yin yoga today, where we really give attention to every organ a little bit. So every posture is specially for one of the organs of the meridians of this organ. So, and for this sequence, it is most lovely to have a wall. So see if you can find a place where you have a wall, where you can really also stretch out your legs on one point, so that you have enough space around. If not, I have options for the floor. The postures I'm going to do are also available on the floor, but when you have a wall, it's even nicer because then we can work with gravity. If not, it's not a problem at all. So let's just start. And so what we need is a block. So make sure you have a block nearby. And yeah, always a blanket could be nice to use for our head. But we don't need so much equipment for this yin sequence because we have the wall. If you do like pillows and stuff, just make sure you have everything nearby so that you don't have to get something after, like in between time. Okay, so let's just start and let's just warm ourselves up first a little bit so that we are not totally in starting in a cold body. So place your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips, and just start rolling your spine for a cat and cow. Opening and rounding. And see if you can really push the floor away from you, beneath you. And when you round, as if you shove open your shoulder blades and push your heart out. So really breathing in, open your heart, push the floor away and out, round. Just do this movement a couple of times. Your own tempo, your own breathing. And then you come to neutral and place your hands outside of the mat and make your cat and cow funky. Just move any direction your body likes to feel and open up a little bit more. You feel some stagnation, some joints or muscles. And just make sure you're moving nicely. Okay, and from here, place your hands underneath your shoulders again and then lift up your right arm. Really reach out up. And follow the inside of your hands and needle yourself in a flow. So follow your hand and breathing in, move all the way up. Follow the inside of your hand. Keep on looking over your shoulder, breathing in, stretch out. Up and out. One more time up. And place your hand back onto the floor. Other side, bring your arms up left. And then follow the inside of your hand. Really reach to your shoulder. Breathing in, arm up. And out. One more time, breathing in, open your heart. And out. Reach up. And place your hands onto the floor. And then from here, you Place your knees really wide onto the mat. I will move towards you. Place your knees wide into a wide child's pose. Place your hands onto the floor and then reach your right hand up one more time and then needle that right arm all the way underneath your other arm and come and place your shoulder onto the mat. And maybe you want to place your other hand over and up behind your back and really feel here how it is to lay in your arm. And sometimes the floor can be a bit hard. So that's a nice moment for a blanket to place your head onto the floor. And just stay here for a moment. Stay here, sinking down into the hips, releasing all the muscles so we can find stretch on our fascia, connective tissue. The inside of our legs, the outer arm. And when you have your upper arm behind your back, you might feel a bit of opening in the front of your shoulder. And make sure you're breathing here into your diaphragm. Breathing to the lower rib cage. Breathing in and out. And sometimes it's possible your fingers starting to sleep a little, and you can always wiggle them a little bit. And breathing here 3 times deeply in and out. Find the space in your diaphragm. And on your last out breath, you move yourself slowly up. Place your hands to the side and your knees close again. And just come and sit up for a moment and just feel. Feel how your system, how your body is reacting to this first silent pose. Restoring yourself, resetting yourself. And then you move your legs wide again into a wide child's pose, so knees to the side. Place your hand in front and lift up the other arm. So I am not mirroring you. So you lift up your left arm and then you needle yourself all the way to to the right side. Place your head onto a blanket or onto the floor, a bolster, anything what's suiting you. And then your other arm, your upper arm, you can always lift it up to the ceiling and then place it behind your back. So you really are laying in a twisted, wide-legged child's pose, where you feel the opening of your outer shoulder. Maybe you experience some opening of the upper shoulder. And make sure you sink down more and more. Letting go of the muscle power. On every out breath, sink and melt down even more. So we can experience a stretch of our fascia. A stretch to stimulate our spleen meridian. Also a little bit of our liver, the legs, inner legs. Good. Now our shoulders, the heart and the lungs are situated. So in this twist, we're activating several energy systems, energy tracks, I would say. Keep on breathing deeply in and out. Use your breath to create space. And on every out breath, sinking down. Breathing here 3 times deeply in and out. And slowly, slowly on your own pace, you will come up, all the way up. Bring your knees close and come sit to one side and maybe shove your legs out and just lean against the wall. If you don't have a wall, you can lay down all the way down. Feel your legs, feel your arms. Feel the connection. And from here, we're moving towards the wall. So I'm going to show you on the wall. But before I'm going to the wall, I'll show you if you don't have a wall and you're laying down, you place your left leg all the way up and your right ankle on top of your left. Then you needle your arms and you hold either your thigh or your shin bone. And you just go and lay here. But my suggestion with the wall is you come and sit close to the wall And move your legs up all the way high up. Then you place your right ankle onto your left knee. And then you shove your foot down. You can place your hands wherever you want them. Anywhere, doesn't really matter. And then you will feel that the outer leg is getting a stretch. So without using your hands, when you're using the wall to create more and more space on this outer leg. When you're on the floor, you keep hold on your shin bone or your thigh and breathe. The stretch for the back leg and the side leg, side thigh. Stretch where we activate the meridians or on the back side of our legs. So it's be the gallbladder, kidneys. There are these are the ones hanging out there. Maybe during time you feel you can move your leg a little more down. But if you feel the stretch of your thigh is quite intense, you can always move your foot a little bit up. Really choose your option. Make sure you feel comfort in sometimes uncomfortable postures where we stay quite a while. Breathing here deeply in and out. Find the movement of your diaphragm. Breathing to the side of your body. Breathing to the back of your body. And breathing to the belly, the lower belly. And then slowly move your leg up into the sky and place your other leg next to it and just let them hang out into the air next to one another. When you're laying down, you just stretch out your both legs onto the floor and feel. And from here, you place your left ankle onto your knee and just move your leg down. So we move to the other side. When you're laying down on the floor, you place your left ankle on your right knee and then your needle with your hands towards your thigh or your shin bone. And try to relax your shoulders as much as you can, your jaw. And also, when you are with the wall, give yourself time. Give time to surrender more, to melts down into this posture. Not melting down, but melt into the posture. Don't want anybody to have a meltdown. Sorry for that word juggle. And get in contact with the breathing in your diaphragm again. Experience the movement of the breath to the sides of your body. The back of your body. And to your belly. And with every in-breath, create space. And with every out-breath, maybe let go more and more of your muscle strength, your jaw, your shoulders. Really relax your body as much as you can. Focusing on the hip, the muscles connected to the lower spine all the way along the back of your legs. A little bit of inner legs. Everyone will feel it just a little bit different, but find the intensity, what suits you, either foot more down onto the wall to create more power in the stretch, more intensity, or when you feel you can handle with a little bit more backing off, you can move your leg more up onto the wall. Really play around with it and find your option. Breathing deeply in and out. One more time in. And on the out breath, move your leg all the way up into the sky, both legs next to one another on the wall. Or when you're laying down, just stretch out your legs and relax there. Feel how the blood flow goes down when you're having your feet on the wall. The light feet, the feet always carrying your weight. When you're laying on the floor, feel the gravity, the floor beneath you, holding you. Breathing deeply in here. And when you're at the wall, just start opening your legs, opening to make this inner stretch. This could be a moment that when you feel the stretch is getting too intense, that you get a block or a bolster. And you can always place that block on the inside of your leg or bolster on your thighs to make sure that you can handle the opening of the inner legs, because it can get quite intense. When you are laying on the floor, you come up to a seated position and you make sure you sit with your legs really wide, toes relaxed, sitting bones into the floor. And then you just start falling forward, forward bend. And on this moment, it's maybe nice to pile yourself up with a bolster or couch pillows, anything. Or you just let your head hang down, let gravity work. So here the focus will be more on this gravity connected to the spine, that you're sinking down on every breath. When you are with me, with the legs on the wall, keep on breathing here and feel how every breath is giving more and more space on the inner legs. And if the intensity is too much on the inside of the legs, make sure you help yourself. You can also even hold your legs with your own hands a little bit, but that needs a bit more action. Make sure your sitting bones are close enough to the wall, almost touching, to keep your knees safe. And then let the breathing and gravity do its job. Experience the tension, the stretch on the inside of the legs. As where the liver meridians are situated. It's where when we are focusing on our liver, we feel sometimes a bit excessive in our anger management or frustrations. By giving attention to the inner leg muscles, letting go of those muscles and arrive at the fascia to touch the chi energy flow. Can maybe feel more gratitude again towards ourselves. Feel more empathy. Maybe you're asking too much of yourself. And give yourself time and space to surrender more and more. And breathing deeply in and out with a sigh. 2 more times in and out with a sigh. In and out. With the help of your hands, you push your legs all the way together again. Let them hang out together on the wall. Or when you're sitting, maybe come and lay down onto your back. Feel the in and the out breath in your diaphragm. Feel the movement of your rib cage. And slowly, slowly you move your knees towards your chest and you fall over to your side. And just lay here for a moment. Feeling the in-breath in the back of your body. And the sides of your body. And you push yourself up. And then when you're laying, you come up and you stay laying. And if you were with me on the wall, you come lay down as well. And then from here, you bring your feet into the sky. And then you hop yourself with the hands below you along your side. Hop yourself to a posture where you can place your toes behind you into the mat. Use your hands as balance for balance, but make sure you don't look left or right anymore. So we arrived in a snail, and to become a snail, you can move your knees between your ears. Maybe you can even hold your lower back a little bit to be able to stay in this posture. If this is all abracadabra for you, you can't do this for your neck or whatever reason, you can always just place your feet forward and just round yourself round with your spine round. Also, be my guest to always use a bolster or something to lean on to prop yourself up and to hang out here, maybe even with a block to hold your head when you feel the forward bend is comfortable like this today. When you are with me in the snail, just hold there the back of your body with your hands, or maybe if that feels comfortable for you, you can hold your the inside of your knees. And by sitting laying like this, we are focusing on our kidney region. Kidney are open and surrendering to the outer world. And along the spine, we have our bladder, meridians of our bladder. And by giving some tension along the spine, we give some space to let go of any fears and to welcome the trust in ourselves, even though it's a scary movement to go all the way back and to sit all the way in a backward shape, leaning a little bit on the shoulders. Just trust yourself. Trust yourself that you can stay here. You can surrender more. Let go of any fears. Breathing here deeply in and out. Make sure you're using your diaphragm again, using the sides of your body. And although there is a bit more pressure, try breathing into your lower belly to massage the intestines and the inner organs in the belly a bit. And breathe to the back of your body. Slowly, slowly bring your hands down and move yourself all the way back. Lay yourself down all the way flat onto the mat. And feel how the body is doing. And then make sure you have your block and or book, anything you have which is a bit hard and square. And place your feet flat onto the mat and then place that block underneath your sacrum. Make sure it's really on the bony part of your lower than your lower spine, so close to your tailbone. Because when you put it, placing it too high up, you're pushing it in your lower back, and that's not really nice and also not good for your lower spine and kidneys and everything there. So place your hands with your hand palms open to the sky and then bring your legs out to stretch. So we're creating here a back bend, the lower spine, but also an opening in the front of our body for the meridians of our spleen and our stomach. We're really opening the front of our body. Maybe even want to stretch your hands out overhead to open a bit more of the armpits, shoulders. Choose your option where you would like to place your arms. And the spleen is connected to our worried mind, worried about what's happening, what's coming, where are we going. And maybe you're able to let go of all those worries and see and find a way to ground. What is happening right here, right now? You laying on a block in connection to yourself, carried by Mother Earth. And make sure you're breathing again here, breathing to your diaphragm. Feel the breath going to the sides of your body. To the back of your body. And breathing into your belly. And just stay here for a moment. And breathing deeply in. And then an out breath. Bring your hands down, and with the help of your hands, maybe move your legs up. Place your feet flat onto the mat. Just stay here for a moment. Feel how your lower back is recovering itself. And then push with your power into the mat. Can be very sensitive for some people. For me, like for me, it's very sensitive, my lower spine. So move all the way down and stretch out your legs as wide. Hands all the way up. And feel the difference. Feel the warmth along your spine. Feel how Mother Earth is carrying you. Feel that with just a few exercises, few poses like this, how you can get in contact within and with yourself. You are very, very welcome to stay here as long as you like. Just feel gravity, feel your body, and be focused. I am going to say goodbye here for now. So I hope to see you some other sequence, some other time. I'm very happy if you keep on following me on YouTube, subscribe and like, share with anyone who think would feel like this small yin sequence. And really enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.